Welcome back to the EXP show, where I share my experience of becoming the biggest artist on the planet. Today is episode 14, although technically I did episode 13 this morning. I feel like since it's nighttime, it's a whole different vibe. Let's call this episode 14. Gives me an extra day to get my shit together. And I really wanted to document this moment because it's been a fucking while since I've actually had to do my outdoor workout in shitty weather. So, I call it shitty because it's raining and most people wouldn't want to go rucking during rain. But honestly, this feels fucking amazing. It's just really nice. It's not too bad. I think it's gonna get a lot worse because the thunder has been thundering for a while. The lightning and the thunder have been going on for a while before it started raining. It only just started now, so I think it's only gonna get worse. But it was like perfect timing. It was damn near like I was supposed to do this shit because I was trying to put my son to sleep and motherfucker was just hyper as hell. He just did not want to go to sleep. And I kept seeing the lightning in the fucking background and kept hearing the thunder, and I'm like, oh my God, please go to sleep, please go to sleep, please go to sleep. I've done my fair share of runs in the rain. I've done my fair share of rucks in the rain. I even though it's nice to do them, if I can avoid it, I definitely would prefer not to. But it was literally uncanny timing. He took forever to go to sleep, and then finally when he did go to sleep, I literally okay, boom. I went to my car, I got my rucksack, and it was just still, it hadn't even started yet, but as soon, I tell you, it couldn't have been more perfect time. As soon as I put my rucksack on and I started that timer, boom, it started raining. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. So it felt good. It felt like it was supposed to happen. Right now I'm waiting at this fucking bridge. I don't know if I should pause my timer or not, because honestly, the weight is still on my back and I'm kind of pacing back and forth, so it still kind of hurts. Yeah, I'm not pausing my timer. This shit counts. Waiting at lights is honestly worse sometimes than being in motion, because you just have to it's like holding a plank but upright, if that makes sense. I don't know, because you're holding your abs together as the weight is pulling you back type shit. I just want to document this because, one, so that you motherfuckers see I actually do this shit, and two, because I'm listening to RPG Volume 1 right now. It's not completely done, but I just finished the intro and I added a little Andy Frisella skit at the end of it, and it just sounds so fucking good, yo. It gives me goosebumps listening to it, because I'm like, damn, this is genuinely, undeniably good music. I'm not delusional enough to think that I'm fucking Kendrick or Kanye level yet. That takes time in the studio, that takes collaboration, that's gonna take, more hours and more years of practice, but I put in work, bro. It's kind of weird thing, I don't know, I was just thinking about it, my first couple raps and my first couple freestyles, how bad they were, where I've gotten to now, to where, if someone were to listen to this and they didn't know it was me, I can't see how someone wouldn't gravitate towards it, wouldn't get inspired by it, and that feels really good to know that, I'm at that level now where I can say that confidently and not feel like a douchebag about it, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like I'm gassing myself up. It's just objectively great music, and it feels good. It's so weird though, because it's making the music is just one part of the battle, you know what I mean? Of course, the better the music is, the less work you have to do on the back end, but still, you have to do a lot of work on the back end. So, I don't know, I'm listening to it, I'm excited, I'm hyped, but I'm also in the back of my head, man, this journey hasn't just barely even started. So, today is, I believe, 44. I think yesterday was 43. So I'm feeling good, feeling right. I'm locked in. It's going good. That's about it. I don't even know if I'll put this as a whole XP share. There's not really much else to talk about. Just getting it in, man. Getting it in. You know what? I'll put it in here. I want to manifest a fucking 75 hard verses. If you guys don't know Andy Frisella, he has a podcast called Real AF. It's super, super good. And it's what inspired me to really start taking my life more seriously and start, stop being a little bitch and really just take control of what I can control and just level up. And I had already been inspired to do that, but he really gave me a lot of the tools and mindsets and frameworks to start putting it into action, along with Alex Hormozy as well. Those two specifically have really helped shape my last couple months and push me to a whole new level. So in the Real AF podcast, he has episodes called 75 Hard Verses, which is where they take people who have completed 75 Hard and they kind of get interviewed by Andy. They have a conversation, they talk about the ups and downs, what they learned from it, how things have progressed since then, what were you like before, et cetera, et cetera. And I just foresee it as the best scenario where because a lot of my RPG stuff is inspired by 75 hard, is inspired by you know, a lot of the same principles mixed with, you know, a couple other things as well. It'd be super dope to do a 75 hard versus with him one day, and just be like, yo, like I sampled you on my fucking music, I hope you don't, you know, sue me for it. Like, and I don't know, I could see that happening, if not now, maybe like years and years and years and years down the line, but I definitely see it happening. That's about it. I'm out of here, bridge is coming down, let's get this done.